Caracas, Venezuela. Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, kicks off our list. At first glance, it's a city bursting with culture, music, and vibrant street art. But beneath this lively surface lies a harsh reality. Caracas has one of the highest homicide rates in the world, with over 50 murders per 100,000 residents annually. The city is heavily impacted by economic collapse, political corruption, and widespread poverty. Armed robberies, kidnappings, and gang violence are daily occurrences here. What makes it worse is the lack of trust in law enforcement, as police corruption is rampant. While Caracas has its share of beauty, for its residents, survival is a constant challenge. San Pedro Sula, Honduras. Next up is San Pedro Sula, a city in Honduras that was once known as the murder capital of the world. The city is a major transit point for drug trafficking, making it a hotspot for cartels and violent gangs like MS-13 and Barrio 18. Many neighborhoods are controlled by these gangs, and extortion is a way of life for local businesses. With limited government resources and widespread corruption, the situation remains dire. Despite efforts to improve safety, the city has an average of 47 homicides per 100,000 people, making it one of the most unsafe places in Central America. Cape Town, South Africa. While Cape Town is globally renowned for its stunning landscapes and tourist attractions like Table Mountain, it's also one of the most dangerous cities in Africa. The city's high crime rates are fueled by extreme inequality, drug abuse, and gang wars. In certain areas, such as the Cape Flats, gangs fight violently over drug territories, leading to gunfire in residential areas. The homicide rate is over 60 per 100,000 residents, and crimes like carjacking and home invasions are common. Tourists are relatively safer in well-patrolled regions, but even they are advised to remain cautious and avoid traveling at night. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rio de Janeiro, the city of samba and carnivals, hides a darker side. Many of Rio's favelas are controlled by armed gangs who engage in drug trafficking and violent confrontations with the police. These shootouts often put innocent civilians at risk. While Rio's beaches and iconic landmarks like Christ the Redeemer are heavily guarded, tourists can still fall victim to muggings, pickpocketing, or even express kidnappings. The city also struggles with corruption, making law enforcement less effective in curbing crime. It's a city where beauty and danger coexist in an uneasy balance. Tijuana, Mexico. Tijuana is another Mexican city that has become synonymous with cartel violence. As a key entry point for drugs into the United States, it sees frequent clashes between rival cartels like the Sinaloa and Jalisco New Generation cartels. The murder rate in Tijuana is a staggering 138 per 100,000 residents, one of the highest in the world. Tourists visiting for the city's vibrant nightlife or medical tourism are often warned to stay in safe zones. Despite its proximity to the U.S. and its bustling economy, Tijuana remains a city trapped in the cycle of violence.